So Elon is back at it like a crack addict. He has come out with another statement about streaming on X, and no one's really surprised. Elon is known to say some interesting things. Recently, he has been apparently broadcasting on Twitter, or X, which I still call it Twitter. Some people call it X, I guess. But he has been streaming Diablo 4 and apparently having millions of viewers watch him play the game. May 20th, he decided to try to hype up the live streaming capabilities on Twitter, which he tweeted this Simpsons meme of Mr. Burns going into the strip club, and it says Twitch on it, and says perhaps there's some video game streams in here. You can see for yourself right there. He basically got mocked hard. He got absolutely bodied with this tweet because who the hell really streams on X or Twitter anyway? Some people are basically slamming him because Twitter has a lot of sex bots and bots in general. Dream was one of the first to mock him, saying nudes in bio. Hassan also took issue with Musk calling out Twitch by referencing the common bot reply alerting users to adult content in their bio. Alinity replied with a video from one of her own streams where she twerked and said best gameplay on Twitch here, jokingly. Ludwig said the idea you should stream on Twitter, there's less sexual content, is insane. Critical also slammed him, called him a goober. But there are also some people like American Dad who seem to be willing to try it out as long as they allow monetization on streams, removing bots, and creating good discoverability. Because like I said, who streams on Twitter? I have never seen a Twitter live broadcast, and quite frankly, I've never been pushed a live broadcast either. So I honestly had no idea that Twitter even had live streams until I saw this recently. I think it's kind of funny for Elon to try to compete with Twitch and YouTube by having people try to post videos and do live streams on Twitter when no one really goes on Twitter other than to tweet out something. You don't go to Twitter to watch a video, really. It's just kind of silly. But Elon did reveal plans to take on Twitch through aggressive monetization plans to give creators the full revenue for advertisements in their broadcasts. Twitch isn't the only site that Elon wants to compete with. He suggested it could be a good alternative to YouTube, and even got Mr. Beast to upload some of his older videos on the site to see how revenue would stack up against YouTube's monetization. Yeah, I don't really think X is gonna compete with YouTube. I'm sorry, I just don't see that happening. Really, I can't imagine going on to Twitter to watch a video rather than going to YouTube. And plus, in this other article, so it says here that Elon wants to, of course, compete with Twitch in the streaming industry, but also wants to compete with YouTube in the video industry, which he made changes to Twitter Spaces and video upload length for Twitter Blue users and has shifted the site towards this. But still, like, that's the problem. You have to be on Twitter Blue, which is what, like $10 a month? So it actually has two costs depending on where you sign up to use it. If you purchase it on your web browser, it costs $8 a month or $7 a month on the annual plan. But if you sign up through iOS or Android, Twitter Blue will cost you $11 a month. So what basically you're telling me to post the videos that you want to post on Twitter, you have to pay $7 to $11 a month, whereas YouTube is free and everyone just goes to YouTube for videos anyway. So it's just a win-win for YouTube and a lose-lose for Twitter. To compete with them, sure, like, dream big, you got it, buddy, but I mean, I just don't see it happening very much. Trying to get people to stream to compete with Twitch is also a pipe dream, and especially because he claims that Twitter is way better with not having sexual content on the site when there are so many bots that have stuff in their bios and will just tweet out to go to their link in their bios. Like, you know what I mean. It's a little hypocritical of him, but he is trying to compete. You can't really knock him for that. You got to give credit where credit's due, but it does seem like a bit of a pipe dream because YouTube and Twitch are very established in their industry. YouTube's been around since like 2007-ish, and Twitch isn't very far behind them. So Twitter just now trying to break into the space when that's not what they're really known for. It's more of a Instagram competitor, in my opinion. But yeah, that's basically about it right now. People are just kind of slamming him for slamming Twitch on streaming some questionable content when there is also some very questionable content on his site. But let me know what you guys think about this. If you would even consider either watching or streaming or posting videos on Twitter instead of YouTube or Twitch. I couldn't imagine it, but maybe there's some people who wouldn't mind it. Yeah, that's about it. Go ahead and check out the Patreon and the Twin Soul stuff in the description, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Thank you.